$38,400 for a $1 bill. In this video, we're going to be going over some really rare $1 bills and what you need to be looking out for on your one little dollar bill to see if you have something rare. Let's take this first $1 bill for example. This is a 1988 $1 bill. You can see the series date next to the Secretary of the Treasury signature there on the bottom right hand side of the bill. This 1988 $1 bill was graded by PCGS Currency at a 65 PPQ. PPQ just means premium paper quality. That means there are no tears or stains or pinholes on the bill that will decrease its value. Now, whoever found this $1 bill was able to turn it into 180 bucks, mainly because they noticed that the serial number was rare. It's an almost solid number 9 serial number. There is one digit that is not a 9, that is that 2 in the serial number. If it was a solid number 9, it would have brought a lot more money than 180 bucks. Now, this is a genuine, real $1 bill from 1928. This is what we call a silver certificate. So back in the day, you could bring a bill like this to your local bank and get back real silver in return. You can see at the top of the bill, it says silver certificate. There are also gold certificates that you could exchange for gold. I personally wish these things still existed today in circulation. Sometimes you will find them out in the wild, but it is pretty rare. All you got to know here is that if you have one in a good graded condition like this, it's going to be worth a lot more money than its face value of $1 because this example sold for 480 bucks. Now here's another genuine United States $1 bill. So before 1928, the United States had what was called large size paper money. Now large size paper money today is extremely collectible and not a lot of people know that it even exists. So the size of a $1 bill like this is going to be much larger than the typical standard size we're all used to seeing. This is a 1923 silver certificate, and remember, when it comes to grading your bills, 70 is the highest grade. So this $1 bill is literally, at the time of making this video, 100 years old. That's super old for a piece of paper to not have a single fold in it whatsoever, and that's why it was able to sell for $720. Here's something we're all a bit more familiar with. Here's a 1995 $1 bill. Now I want to point out an area on the front bottom right hand side of this $1 bill, and that is the front plate number. Now you'll see an A followed by a number. That A can be a different letter, but that's not very important. All you got to know is that the front plate position is pretty much where this specific bill is located on a printing plate. It's mainly an internal number that allows the employees and quality control to see and understand where this bill is located. Now, before the A, you'll see a small little FW standing for Fort Worth. Paper money in the US is printed only at two facilities. You have the Washington, D.C. facility and the Fort Worth, Texas facility. If your $1 bill does not have FW anywhere near the front plate position, that means you have a Washington, D.C. printed bill. If you see FW, that means it was printed at Fort Worth. Now this can matter in certain situations, but all you need to know here is that this $1 bill was printed at Fort Worth, and it's a rare serial number 6 $1 bill. You can see that there's a bunch of zeros followed by a number 6. That's why someone turned this one little dollar bill into $826.89. I really enjoy this 1899 $1 bill. It's again a United States bill, 100% authentic, genuine paper money here. Another silver certificate. Again, back in the day, you could bring this $1 bill to a bank and exchange it for equal value of silver. Today, there's a huge collector value in something like this. They call this the Black Eagle note, and on the bottom you can see Lincoln on the left and Grant on the right there. Just a beautiful piece of United States history, and for a bill this old to be in this high of a condition, it sold for 1,020 bucks. When you're looking at the back of this 1995 $1 bill, you probably wouldn't believe me if I told you it sold for $1,499.95. Pretty much 1,500 bucks. It almost looks like someone took a pair of scissors to this $1 bill, but it's only when you flip it over that you can see that this is a major printed fold over error. During the printing production, the back of the bill is always the first print, then the front of the bill, and then the third and final print is going to be that overprint which you see there, the green seal and serial numbers, and that district seal on the left. So what happened here is the back of the bill got printed, and then it got folded over, and then the second and third print happened on this fold. If you were to unfold this piece of paper, underneath would only be white because nothing was printed in that location. if you somehow come across a rare printed fold-over error like this, it could be worth $1,500. All right, here it is, $38,400 for this 1928 legal tender $1 bill. Again, a genuine example of a United States currency. Not many people know these things exist. However, this one is very special because of the red seal and serial numbers that comes with legal tender notes. There's a few things that made this bill very important. One, this is a star note. You can see the star at the start of the serial number. That's important because when they were printing these bills, there must have been a mistake or an error on that specific sheet. So they destroyed the sheet, produced a new sheet with star notes. That way the bookkeeping was in proper control. There was no theft or fraud going on when they were producing these bills. But a big factor when it comes to the value of a bill like this is really going to come down to the population. So this one was graded by PMG at a 65 EPQ. The population is only 2. So this note and one other one got graded at a 65, and there are none at a higher grade than this. So this is the finest known example, and there are collectors out there that really want to own the best example of a bill. So what they would do is they'll pay astronomical prices for collectibles just so they know that they're the only ones with that bill in hand. Let's say, for example, the PMG population was 20, and there were 20 of these notes in a 65. More than likely, based on the supply and demand, the value would be a lot less because there's many more known. Moral of the story here is that if you have a 1928 $1 bill, star note, legal tender, just like this one, you're going to want to get it graded, get it certified by a company like PMG or PCGS. If you want to know how much your bill is worth and you don't want to go through the hassle of going into a coin shop, what you can do is join the Coin Value Club down below, take a picture of your paper money, send it to our group. We have experts in there, including myself, who will tell you how much your coin or paper money is worth. We hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you on the next one.